Hello, I'm Greg Truty. I work for the Webster organization. I'm part of IBM. I've been at IBM for about 20 years. My position in IBM, I'm the chief architect for the IBM Mobile Foundation platform that we're actually building. We've been effectively working on the platform, the technology itself, for the last year and a half, kind of in earnest. And I'm really excited about being here at Impact today to talk with IEEE magazine.
And tell me a little bit about this platform. What is it going to do?
Sure. So the platform itself, from a technology perspective, consists of a number of things. It consists of a runtime environment in order to help integrate in systems into the backend in order to help expose data from a backend system. It also has a development tool time runtime environment in order to help build applications that have some of the runtime components on mobile devices themselves. In many ways, the client artifacts work in conjunction with the server artifacts. So for things like encrypted stores where you want to maintain the encryption keys on the server side, the components are pre-built and integrated together to work with the applications on the server side. But the other thing that's exciting about that is the ability to build these mobile applications, these hybrid applications, where we've done really tight integration with the native SDKs themselves to help leverage web content integrated in with native content and be able to build rich applications, whether it be pure native applications, hybrid applications, or mobile web applications. So we're pretty excited about it.
Huh. So is it pretty easy to take something from the web and bring it into this app?
So with respect to whether it's easy to take something from the web and actually bring it in, the answer is it depends. Like everything else, there's not really a straight answer. From a technology perspective, being able to leverage web technology, HTML5, CSS, and JavaScript, all of that same capability, all of that same skill, code, etc., is all valuable, and yes, that can be used within the client applications actually getting built. The services that many of these web applications talk to, talking to the back end, doing AJAX requests, getting data in order to populate the mobile applications actually being delivered. Many of those same services can be utilized. However, what you may find and what we're finding from a client perspective is, in many cases, in order to target mobile devices, the mobile devices, the mobile applications themselves don't really require all of the data. Where on a web view you may decide to display and have data that you've gotten from a database where there's perhaps 10 columns of information that may be interesting in multiple rows. You may find that from a mobile application, you may want to strip that down. So what we're finding is, from a mediation point right on the server side, what Worklight gives you is the ability to kind of use the same technologies like JavaScript and be able to strip some of those aspects of it down to just get the data that you actually need. So from that perspective, some of the back-end services can be reused, but you may find that you may want to shrink that down a little bit. The other reality is for mobile applications, especially business-to-consumer based mobile applications. These applications themselves, customers expect really a different user experience than what's in web. So the key part here is leveraging the skill set from the web technology, but what we're finding out is that in many cases customers have to build up best practices. They actually have to rethink of what's the right experience to be used on these mobile devices themselves, and that requires to undergo a little thought process. And what Worklight does is it gives you the ability to really not focus on the infrastructure, because we've handled that for you, not focus on the integration with the SDKs, because we've handled that for you. It really allows the end consumer to think of what's the right thing that they need to focus on, and that's the user experience and the value proposition that they're delivering to their clientele, which is fundamentally, that's what they should be focused on. I've worked for Webster since it started. Webster Application Server itself was middleware. It was there. The job was there to basically, handle all of the difficult work and let the user focus on the business value. It's pretty much the same way with what we're actually doing with our mobile platform. It's really, the way to think about it is, it's mobile middleware. We're taking all of the tough things and allowing customers to focus on really the value that's really important to them.
That sounds so easy, even I could probably use it. Now, have you launched it yet? Is there a predicted launch date?
We've announced it. The release date is at the end of the second quarter. So we're really excited about it. A lot of it is based off an acquisition that we had announced and acquired, a company called Worklight. that we're effectively now integrating Worklight in with our development team and actually combining a number of technologies. So we're really excited about it, and we're actually going to demo and talk about it here at Impact.
Great. And I mean, it seems like mobile apps are the future. They just keep on growing and growing. Do you think, where do you see them growing? How big?
Mobile is really a hot place here, and a couple of things that I actually did want to mention a little bit is we're announcing certainly the IBM Worklight version 5 offering, right, in order to help build the mobile apps. But the other, a couple parts of the mobile foundation announcement that we're actually doing is we're also announcing kind of a bundled package, in that building of the apps is one thing, connecting to the back end is another thing, and we're actually going to talk a little bit about our cast iron product, which makes it easy to connect up to back end services, where we, again, from a templatized perspective, we make it very easy to create endpoints in order to collect data from the back end systems. The other pillar or leg to stand on, so to speak, as part of this is a way to manage the applications on the devices, especially for enterprises today that want to roll applications out to devices. So the other part that we're actually going to talk a little bit about as part of the mobile foundation platform is the IBM Endpoint Manager for mobile devices. It is our mobile device management solution in order to help take the applications, be able to deploy them out to devices, to manage the devices, to create profiles in order to secure the devices, to wipe the devices, to create VPN connections, Wi-Fi connections, really to be able to manage the devices in ways that enterprises like to do it today. So it's really a combination of all of those things that are coming together today, right, as the fundamental underpinnings for the foundation platform. And we're really excited then that this becomes the basis for what we then wanted to do to integrate into the rest of IBM. This is both to mobile enable our own products, to get mobile clients, to get that ease of use, that real-time access into the enterprise for our own products, but it's also to allow our own products to be extended and utilized for mobile applications themselves, whether that be Portal, Lotus X Pages and Lotus products, Web Server Commerce. We're really excited in order to see how we can actually leverage this as the base foundation, both to mobile enable our own apps as well as to have customers enable their apps leveraging the capabilities.
And now will this work with, say, iPads and all that?
Yeah, so from a platform perspective, the platform itself, or the Worklight platform itself, supports iOS devices, including iPads and iPhones. They support Android devices, tablet and smartphone form factors. We support Windows and BlackBerry devices also. So it's really a complete platform, allowing us to target a number of different devices. And again, the value proposition that we're really trying to get to is to not let you have to worry about necessarily what it takes to develop it on the platform itself, but to focus on the value that you're bringing to your business.
Sounds great.
Yeah, we're really excited about it.